Hi VC, thank you back again. Today I'm bringing a video that started out a thread by Chris Profi, Musically Obsessed. Great channel, awesome dude. Does tons of awesome videos. I'm gonna post his link down below. I also saw some good friends of mine from the VC who also jumped in on this thread, like Aaron Muta Alamer, JC over the flip side, Brandon Mr. Hall of Fame. They also jumped in on this thread and they showed their choices. So I saw it was great idea. I love the topic, so I wanted to jump in, give my 2 cents. And it is your favorite Rick Rubin produced albums. Rick Rubin, we all know, is huge in the music, huge guy in the music industry. He started as a DJ. I think his name was DJ Double, something like that. Back in the 80s. Then he co-founded. It used to be Def Jam Recordings, but now it's called American Recordings. Um, and he founded that. He was also co-president of Columbia Pictures. I did not know that. He used to be a co-president of Columbia Records, so you can see the guy is huge. So he started out as a producer for many hip hop artists back in the late 80s, early 90s, like Run DMC, LL Cool J. And then he expanded his production to other genres like metal and many other artists. And what can I say? He's huge. So enough of the history lesson. Let us jump into my choices. There is one choice that I do not have, and it's one of my grails that he produced. And right now, I would like to have it on vinyl. There's CDs, and you can find the used CDs very cheap online. The brand new it costs a lot of money, but it's one of my grails. I want to leave that one at the end of the video. So let's start off right off with the ones that I have. This one I saw Aaron, my buddy Aaron, and also Brandon, Mr. Hall of Fame, chose this one. I had to also choose it because this is one of my big favorites. And like Mr. Hall of Fame said, he couldn't believe that this album was produced by Rick Rubin. I did not know it either until I saw his video. And it's Metallica's Death Magnetic. Really love this album. Awesome production by Rick Rubin, of course. For me, this album is one of their very best after Cliff Burton. When Cliff Burton died, you could say for me the Black Album for me stopped right there. I'm not a big fan of the other albums after Black Album, but when this album came out, it really caught my attention again to. And the new album also 72 Sessions until that's another story. People hate it or love it. I really love that new one. Hardware Self Destruct, another one that is good, but I really love this one. Metallica, Death Magnetic. Okay, next. This band, Rick Rubin has produced many albums from this band. I know some of the guys that I mentioned already chose some albums of this band, but this one is my favorite. They did not pick this one, but I had to pick this one because, like I said, it's my favorite album from this band, and it's Slayer's Raining Blood. Wow, awesome album. This is the album that introduced me to the band back in the 80s. Angel of Death, iconic song, really awesome song, and the rest of the album is awesome. I really like the other ones like South in Heaven, Hello Waits, Season of the Abyss, and I really love Slayer. All those albums are awesome, and I know the guys already chose them, but this is my favorite, Rain and Blood. Really awesome album, and like I said, it's the one that introduced me to the band, and produced by Rick Rubin. Next, this one, it's not my favorite of this band, but it's a good one because, like I said, it's produced by Rick Rubin, and it's Linkin Park's Minutes to Midnight. This is the only album that I think it was started. Rick Rubin also produced other albums after this one, but I think this was the first one. and I really enjoy this album. I wasn't a Linkin Park fan when they were big. My brother is. He's a huge Linkin Park fan. I started enjoying their music later, later down the road. But I really like this album, Linkin Park, Minutes to Midnight. I really enjoy the first two albums better. And these are recent. This is, like I said, these are recent Rick Rubin's productions, and I really enjoy these albums. Wow, yeah, I highly recommend it. And this it's two albums from the same band. And it's Red Hot Chili Peppers. One is Love Unlimited. This was recent. This I think was last year. This came out, and really good album. But then he produced another album for them. I think they released these two albums the same year. I'm not mistaken. I think it was last year or early this year. And it's Return of the Dream Canteen. Wow, this album is amazing. I really love this album. Flea's bass on this album really stands out, and I love Flea as a bassist. And what can I say? This album I highly recommend it. And it's produced by Rick Rubin, like the other one, Love Unlimited, and this one. He also produced many other Red Hot Chili Peppers albums, but I really love this one. This is my favorite recently from him that he produced. And yeah. And then last but not least, the one that I was mentioning that I do not have, it is, I'm gonna post a picture here in the video, coming soon right now. It is Last Action Hero soundtrack. That's a cheesy movie that Arnold Schwarzenegger did in the 90s, but I really enjoy that movie. It's one of my favorites, and the soundtrack is killer. It's awesome, and like I said, it's one of those albums that I need in my collection. And yeah, it was produced by Rick Rubin, and I really love that album. You have songs from Megadeth, AC/DC, Buckethead, many more artists. And like I said, it's a great soundtrack. Last Action Hero, produced by Rick Rubin. So yeah, so that's my video. My favorite Rick Rubin produced albums. Cannot wait to see your comments down below. Subscribe if you like my channel and enjoy my videos, and press the bell so you can be notified every time I post more videos. I'm going to do a couple of more. I'll post later in today. So yeah, so anyway, this is Angel signing off, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, and rock on. Bye.